Welcome back to Consumer Update. I'm Kelly Lightbourne. For over 25 years, Maggie Tax and Financial Services has been helping people all over the Bay Area with tax planning, insurance, investment services, and income planning. Here to tell us more about the many services they offer are Robert and Chris Maggie. Welcome back to the show.
Thank you for having us.
It's perfect timing.
Oh, yes.
Tax time. So tell us a little bit about, I want to dig right into the Maggie plan because we've talked about it before, and I think it really is something that people need to know about.
Okay. The Maggie plan is something that we've been doing for years. It's people ask to have taxes done or income, and we put a plan together for everybody that it's a tax plan, it's an income plan, it's an investment plan. Mm-hmm. And when we ask people every time that we see them, what plan do you have? They go, I don't know. What plan is that?
Right.
So I think the plan most people have is the government plan, which is infected with taxes. So if you have a government plan and you don't have a plan with taxes, income, it's the truth.
It is true.
It's the truth.
It's totally true.
Okay?
I just kind of went, an aha moment.
Yeah. But the thing is, I think people are more afraid to sit down with an advisor who will talk about a complete plan like we do. You know, we have the three divisions, the tax division, the insurance division, and the investment division. And that's pretty important to a lot of people right now.
Right. I think most people, and I know I'm kind of one of them, every time you guys come on, I'm like, oh, I got to really get on this, is you don't think about retirement until it's too late. So, I mean, how early do you start planning for retirement?
Gosh, that's a great question that we always get. And many people out there just need to start now with whatever they have, you know. And we talk about developing a plan. Most people don't have a plan. You know, they meet with an advisor. We call them transactional advisors. They just basically just sell a product. And that's why it's so important to meet with the right advisor, complete advisor, because someone's going to look at their taxes, their insurance needs, their income needs, their investment needs. And, you know, Social Security is a big thing for people who are going to claim Social Security in the future. You want to maximize your benefit. Right. So many people out there don't have a plan. And that's why throughout the year, we're doing planning all year around on many different things.
So it kind of feels like a little bit of like a puzzle pieces. Like, and if you don't know, you know, what the puzzle looks like at the end, you can't put those pieces in place. But you guys know what the puzzle looks like at the end.
Yeah, and it's kind of funny when you say that because when most people meet with us, they bring in all their forms and they're scattered over the desk, and it looks like a puzzle. And you know, they're embarrassed and they say, you know, I don't know if should be here, but we put it together. We do a balance sheet for every client. It actually puts all your assets in order. So you can take one sheet and take a look at it, know what your qualified accounts are and your non-qualified accounts, and where you should take your money from, because people make mistakes taking money from qualified accounts, and they do it all the time, from 401ks, and they don't know the rules. So when you meet with an advisor, they should be explaining the rules so you don't get hit with a big tax, you know, hit at the end of the year, because they get surprised, like, why did I get this? Right. Well, you received that because you did it wrong. And that's the bad part, I'm sorry to tell you.
And that's not what you want to hear when it comes to taxes.
We talk about it, we kid about it, but it's fun if you do it right, and it's not so scary like you are. You're afraid to, you know, meet with us. You know, it's terrified,
because I know I've messed everything up, but it's not too late to fix it.
Absolutely.
You come in, and so you don't have to continue making that mistakes through the years. Fix it now, get on a road, know where that road is, and that way you can go comfortably. You know, you can go into retirement, you know, very
comfortable. We put a book together real simple, Stop Funding Uncle Sam's Retirement, and get a plan that's simple and easy to understand. And the cool thing about this, for everyone out there, if you'd like a copy, just call my office. But the first one is organizing your assets. Right. And get a foundation where you could, you know, develop something and start to build off it, instead of like what you asked before, when is the right time? We see a lot of older people wait till 60, 65, and they panic, and they hear us on the radio and they see us here. And it's not too late. You just have to get in order to make it right. It's never too late if you get the right advisor. Right.
I'm going to shift gears a little bit and kind of go to federal employees. You guys kind of specialize in really helping them organize. So tell me a little bit more about that.
Absolutely. I mean, they have a great plan, their benefits, and most people out there don't understand the benefits they have for working with a company. Federal employees, whether they're CSRS, CSRS, or FERS, FERS, they have great benefits, and they don't know how to calculate their benefits. They don't understand what kind of income they're going to get in the future and how to maximize it. And they have a TSP, which is a thrift savings plan. They don't know what the allocations are and what the investment options are within what they really mean. So there's the FEGLI, which is their life insurance. They have great benefits, but no one's educating them on how it works. Right. And that's why we're all about education. Our radio show and what we do here, we want to educate people, empower people. You know, you don't know what you don't know, but you know, many people out there, if they're not federal they work for companies for so many years, but they don't even understand if they're entitled to a pension or what type of income or
Right.
investment options.
Right.
So that's why we work hand in hand with the federal employees to really help them. And our website, federaleducators.com, is a
Okay.
great spot for them to go to. Because we know that they don't know what they don't know, and we can help
Right,
them.
right. And one thing I really want to point out is that you guys are actually certified in this, and I think that that's key because anybody can say, "Hey, let me help you out," but you guys are certified. Tell me exactly what that means.
Well, we had to get special training to understand federal benefits because other advisors out there that don't know what Chris mentioned about their, thrift savings plan and their FEGLI have to be trained. We spent hours training with every year we go to get certified. I was in Washington 2 months ago, and we had to pass a test. The book is about this thick because we know their benefits better than they do.
Right.
And it's very, you have to know, when you're talking to federal employees, they need to have the right information. And there are some people out there that try, but they're not. So if you're out there and you are not working with a certified planner that knows the federal benefits, give us a call and get it right. You don't want to do it wrong. It's not the right thing to do.
Right, and I really want to stress because when you're saying you have to, study something this thick, it's like, when you're going to work every day, the last thing you want to do is try to
Exactly.
figure that all out. So it's nice because that's what you guys do day in, day out.
Well,
so
that's a great
Yeah.
thing you brought up. I mean, we work all day, but when's the last class you had on how to put
Never.
money away for investments, or
Never.
how to buy a home,
Right.
or how to buy a
Right.
car? The stuff
the most
is
important stuff.
Yeah, it's
that's
not
a big
taught.
ticket items, and
Right.
we're not taught. So we come in and we let you guys kind of give us that guidance. 'Cause I don't know if I want to know it all, and I'm sure a lot of people out there are going, well, I don't
Get you
really
on
want
the
to know it
schedule
all.
Monday if you like.
Exactly.
But that's where
exactly.
the book is so important. Stop funding Uncle Sam's retirement, but get a plan that's simple and easy to understand. Let's take the complexity out of it.
Right.
It's about understanding. It's your money, not your advisors, not your CPAs. And that's why it's so important to understand what your options are, and then you make the call.
Well, great. Well, thank you again. Like I said, perfect timing, tax time. So how do people find you?
Well, they can go to our website, maggietax.com, or they can go to maggieschool.com, but they can call us. We have an office in Lutz, we have an office in Palm Harbor, and also in St. Pete. The number is 813-909-0022. That's the Hillsborough side. And then 727-799-1701 on the Pinellas side. And if you go to our website, everything is there, the location. So it's pretty simple. And again, it's maggietax.com.
Perfect. Well, we know where to go. Thank you
you.
guys again for coming on the show.
Thanks for having
Absolutely.
us.
Thanks for having us.
Coming up, if you or someone you love suffers from diabetes, hypertension, or hormone imbalance, you don't want to miss what our next guest has to say.